During the week from the 19th to the 25th of September, St. Petersburg was home to the 21st tennis tournament St. Petersburg Open 2016. The stadium, Sibor Arena, located on the waterfront of the Gulf of Finland on Krestovsky Island, which is one of the most athletic districts of the city, welcomed about 21,000 visitors within that week. This year, 67 athletes took part in the event, including 3 top 10 players. Last year's winner of the St. Petersburg Open, Milos Raonic, US Open 2016 winner Stan Wawrinka, and the 6th best tennis player in the world, Tomasz Berdych. Our motto is every detail is equally important. Whatever players ask for, we deliver. We don't tell them no. Instead, we say yes. We make players stay in St. Petersburg comfortable for them.
I had a great experience as well in this tournament. I thought it was fabulously run, and the outcome was significant, and I felt that the people involved in the tournament really cared about it. It wasn't just a tournament being held to be held at that point.
This year, a good number of cultural experiences were prepared for the players. They could spend their spare time in theatres and museums, or take a tour around the rivers and channels of St. Petersburg.
You know, the views are really beautiful, and it's something different, you know, that you see the city from the above.
Everybody told me that was really nice tournament. Also, when I talked with tournament director or the people for the organization, they really told me, and that's the reason, one of the reasons also why I come. So I'm really impressed. They do a lot for the player, for the people also here. So it's for sure one of the nicest tournaments.
In the 90s, tennis had become very popular, and then there was a certain period when its popularity was decreasing. Today it's possible to overcome this setback and use the new energy to get more boys and girls interested in tennis. I think our slogan, "It's tennis time," is going to touch every heart. The whole city became a tennis court for 1 week. Mikhail Yuzhny gave a tennis clinic for the tennis fans of St. Petersburg in one of the shopping centres of the city, where all interested could try and return the ball from this multiple winner of tennis tournaments. I could feel the crowd supporting me, as I've felt it for many years. Naturally, if we have more ATP or WTA events, regardless of their category, the popularity of tennis is going to grow. For one thing, it will be much easier for our players to achieve better results, and if it's easier for them, we're going to witness more new promising players. We pay special attention to working with kids. The more kids come to the stadium and see the performance of stars like Wawrinka, Berdych, Yuzhny, Raonic, the more kids watch it and want to start doing sports. They might choose a sport other than tennis, but we're still playing our part in the development of sports in our country. The status of an international tournament sets serious requirements for the conditions provided for players, as well as for the technical aspects. According to the ATP rules, there have to be 2 courts. Since the arena doesn't have the extra space, we've built a tent which meets all the requirements. It's the 2nd year that we are not using the sports lighting for the arena and are working with stage lighting instead. In general, all tournaments are organised in a similar way, but here everything is thought out down to the smallest detail, and it's wonderful. This tournament is really great. Accuracy in the smallest details is especially important for tennis umpires and referees. Their job influences the outcome of the tournament and the emotional state of players. We are proud to have professional referees working at our tournament. Players have their job, which is to play matches, and our job is to referee. Last year, St. Petersburg's event was named Tournament of the Year in the ATP 250 category according to the players' votes. The award was presented to the members of the organising committee by the 3rd best tennis player in the world, Stan Wawrinka. This is a great achievement, made possible not only by the work of my team, but also by the work of the whole city and the work of the spectators, who all showed great support for the players. In these serious times, the St. Petersburg Open is a trademark event for Russia. The organising committee believe that, given time, the tournament will be able to reach a higher category of ATP 500 and are willing to work in this direction. When the first players go on court, you still have a lot of work to do. And you know you have many things that require immediate attention. But we really enjoy this work. In the end, when everything is over, it feels a little sad. The 21st tournament was marked by an unexpected final between the US Open 2016 champion, the third best player in the world, Stan Wawrinka from Switzerland, and a young tennis player of Russian origin, who defeated some experienced players within the course of the tournament, a multiple winner of junior tournaments, Alexander Zverev. I can say that the atmosphere here has been great. The crowd supported us both, my opponent and me. I enjoyed the final and spent an amazing week here. I'm very happy that I've been able to win my first title in St. Petersburg, in Russia. The fact that it happened in Russia is like an extra bonus. There is no better place to win my first title. My parents are from here. This is why I'm very glad it happened and that it has happened in Russia.